everyone. Welcome to my channel. This channel was created to inform those that do not know about credit, the things they don't want us to know. All we know is when we go purchase something, we get a bill. Okay, well, it's more to credit than that. Essentially, there are numerous bureaus, but there's the big three, which is Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. The other bureaus that no one mentions is SageStream, Innovis, Credco, the Check System, CoreLogic, Teletrack, Clarity Services, LexisNexis, and CertCheck. So a lot of these bureaus you probably never heard of until it's too late. LexisNexis is one of the larger ones that houses bankruptcy information. So whenever you're trying to dispute a bankruptcy, you definitely need to pull your LexisNexis report. Some other places that may have some information that's pertinent to know is going to be Check System. That'll stop you from getting a bank account. A lot of people don't know about it until they can't get a bank account. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew about these particular bureaus because right now you can get your credit report for free from annualcreditreport.com up until April 2021 weekly. Normally you have to pay a fee after that first time during the year, but because of the pandemic, they are starting to allow us to pull our credit report for free. So I advise that you start there. Look at all the names and addresses and everything that they've compiled on you and go ahead and remove that inaccurate information. No matter if you stayed there in the past, you want to have that removed. Now, the only exception is if it's tied to another active account. In that event, you should update your active account with your current information. That way, there won't be any problems when they get ready to verify your information or say, hey, there's no active account tied to that information. You shouldn't have a problem removing it. Also, you should review your information to make sure there are no derogatory or negative accounts. Sometimes people don't realize that identity theft is real. When I say identity theft, it could be as small as a payday loan where someone has gotten your information and you have no idea about it. And then it's on your credit report. Prime example, I talked to a friend on yesterday and she's 54 years old and she stated she had never pulled her credit report. Can you imagine being 54 years old and never having a copy of your credit report? She even mentioned to me that every time she goes to get a vehicle, her APR is always at least 11%. Now, something doesn't sound right about that. She stated that she always pays her bills on time. She just has a lot of revolving debt like charge cards and credit cards. But that still should not be 11% unless they are fully maxed out. So always check the credit bureaus. You know, like I said, it's once a week until April 2021. Another subject I want to touch on that a lot of people don't realize is that a lot of companies actually preach deletions. Every time there's a mention of credit repair, everyone is guaranteeing deletions. But they don't really know what they're deleting. So what I'm saying is people are deleting accounts that show good payment history. People are deleting accounts that show bad payment history, but it was 5 years ago. But that account is 20 years old. You don't want to delete anything without researching the damages that it can cause to your account. Let's use this for an example. You have a student loan. Everyone says delete, delete, delete their student loans, whether it be that it was in default, whether it's if it was in forbearance or what have you, or you haven't been paying on it, it's just sitting there. These federal student loans are not going anywhere. Yes, some people can get them off the credit report, but that is not due to anything magical. Anything can be removed if it's inaccurate. Anything can be removed if it's inaccurate. Student loans, if you're 20 or 30 years old, let's say 35, if you're 35 years old and you went to college as soon as you got out, which was 18 years old, so your student loan started at that time, you have an account that's 12 years old. And let's just say you didn't get anything else for the next 6 years. If you delete that student loan, it's going to take away the average age of your account. The 5 components of the FICO score are payment history, credit utilization, credit length, credit mix, and inquiries. I'm going to emphasize some of these things, such as payment history and credit length. Credit utilization, that's definitely important as well because it's 30% of your total 100. Payment history is 35%. And then you have credit length, which is 15%. Well, one thing about it is you can't age an account. The only thing you can do to get additional age without just opening an account and letting the age is getting added to someone else's account. And that's going to be considered like an authorized user, or you may even hear the term trade line. That's the only way you can age an account. So if the oldest account you have is 12 years old because it was your student loan and you delete it, you have just lost 12 years of history. So the next time somebody tells you, oh, we can delete anything, you might want to be hesitant to that because everything that sounds good isn't always good. I hope I provided you with some good information on today. This will be the first of my many videos. Also, I do have a Instagram page that shows my business. I'm just now launching, but I've been doing this for a while. I've even repaired my own credit as well as my spouse's. So just keep in mind that if you can't do it, don't always go to that person that's telling you to go and get deletions. Well, thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Have a good day.